Hey everybody, it's Cheryl Sleboda from Muppin.com. Welcome back to Technique of the Week. It's week number 2 and welcome to the second season. I'm very happy to be here. I hope you did get a chance to watch last week's episode. If not, you can click right here and we'll be able to get you over to that video so you can catch up on what's been going on. This week we are going to be talking about die cutting using a machine. Now I've done the digital die cutting before in last season of Technique of the Week, and so if you want to check out that video you can go ahead and see that. This week we're going to be using an actual die. This die is from Sizzix. This is designed by my friend Victoria Finley-Wolf, and what's really cool about this die is you get to cut practically a whole block at once, and if you stack the layers of colors you get to cut multiple blocks at once, and it's so very cool. I can't wait to show it to you. So this particular die is from Sizzix and it is called Pies and Pieces. So these are the blocks that you get with this particular die. Now it cuts all of the little pieces for the, it sort of looked like a New York Beauty a little bit, doesn't it? So you've got the New York Beauty piece, these sort of citrus wedges, the arc, and then the other piece here, which is a little bit like a drunkard's path. So just to show you a little bit about the die itself. Now, a really super cool resource for die cutting is my friend Evany Loves wonderful DVD on die cutting, and if you have not checked that out, you should, because one of the things that she teaches you on that DVD is to go over your where the cuts are, where the actual die itself is in the foam with a Sharpie, so that if you wanted to specifically cut out one section of this die, you could lay fabric over that one piece and you'll know right exactly where it is. So that's a great tip from her DVD. The rest of her DVD is amazing, and I think you should go immediately over and check it out. So what you do, now this die is, I want to say, at least takes an 11-inch piece of fabric, and I think you can do it with a layer cake, but I didn't do that. I actually cut my pieces. You can see here I've got 3 pieces of solid fabric that I'm going to lay on the top of my die, and I'm just going to make sure that all of those corners are covered, that all of my little sections there are going to get caught by the die piece itself. Now, the cool thing about this die and this machine, this is the biggest machine that they offer. This is the Sizzix Big Shot Pro, and what I've got here is the table and my cutting mats, and I'm gonna just load it all up and get it ready to go through. Now, what you do is you've got your, my die is facing up, and I have my fabric on top of that, and I also have my cutting sheet that basically allows the die to cut all the way through all those layers of fabric. And so this is going to get etched over time, so don't worry about that. This is, I guess, gets used up over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crank this through, and we're going to see what happens here on the other side. Okay, so you can see that you get all sorts of these little pieces. You get all sorts of the little pieces out of your cutting, and what you'll then do is assemble your block. And I have some of these already cut out. Now you can, depending on how you layer them, right? You can layer them with the different colors, and then you can also alternate the other colors to various other blocks, so you can get that. You can also choose two of the same for the top and the middle, right? And then the center arc being a different or complementary color, which is really cool. You can also use those little pie wedges, right? And the pie wedges then can fill in the center of your block. And you can see there, got those different ones right there for you. And this quilt that I made, so of course you know I make a small quilt every single week with Technique of the Week, and this week I used the actual, sort of like I said, the New York Beauty style, and you can see here that it's got the those pieces. It sews together so easily. Now here's a tip on being able to sew together your arcs, okay? So you could pin, you know, from one edge to the other, right? And then clip your corners or clip your curves so that they go under your machine nice and easy. What I found was if you fold your piece in half and give it a little press, you will have a center seam that you can then also do that with the other arc piece, and then you will get something to line up the two pieces. So I just think that that's so much easier when you're pinning the pieces together, that you get those folds, and then you'll have the sort of an evenness across the arc so that you'll get that nice curve and you won't get any puckering or too much over on one side of the curve, which, trust me, happens. I've done it. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. So give this one a try. If you don't have a machine, go out and get one. You can borrow one from a friend. See if anybody in your quilt guild has one. You can try, because this die is going to make cutting out a whole quilt so much easier and so much faster. And I sure wish that they had these when I first started quilting almost 20 years ago, because I would have had so many more quilts done at this point, because the cutting part is tedious and hard on your hands and all that other fun stuff, and then you just want to get to the fun part. You want to get to sewing. So anyway, give this one a try. You'll enjoy it. I can't wait to make more of these. So be sure to follow along on my blog at www.muppin.com. You can also subscribe to this channel and get a copy of the video in your newsfeed every single week. You can also subscribe to my e-newsletter and get a copy of last year's 52 Technique of the Week checklist so that you can follow along and try and learn a new technique every single week. So thanks, have a great day, and I will see you again next week. So bye! I can't go that way.